Ba, ba, da, 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 da.
Brushing my teeth.
Welcome to College Chronicles. I'm your host, Nick Parker,
And I'm Coach Nick Rich.
and we're two lifelong friends trying to navigate college while teaching you from our successes and our failures. And on today's episode, we're going to be talking to you about what it's like to commute to college.
Funny story about commuting before we start. I commuted down to Lexington this past weekend, as you may know,
Oh, yeah? How did that
to
go?
visit a friend who turned 21. And it was
Nice.
very fun. We went to Keeneland. I lost $100, but I won $6 on one bet, which is still a $93 loss. Also, funny thing about commuting, if I'm going to go like vertically, I commuted down a tree 20 feet because I fell out of a tree.
Why were you in the tree?
Me and my boy Jay Weezy, we we had a few cold snacks, as we call them.
Nice.
You guys should probably know what that is. We had a
Yep.
few cold snacks, and we thought it'd be a great idea to climb up, and so it was a great idea. Coming down, it was I don't know what happened. Lost my footing. I hit every branch on my way down. Literally every branch. I'm
How
not even
high were
kidding.
you in this tree?
Uh, all the way up, probably like 25 feet. I probably fell like 15 to 20 feet.
Nice.
Hit every branch on the way down.
Glad you're still here with us so we can continue our podcast.
Honestly, if I didn't hit the branches, I wouldn't be here. So I'll take it.
Anyways, so we're kind of gonna just touch on what it's like commuting to college this episode, opposed to actually living on campus and
Yeah,
being in the action all the time. I've commuted 3 out of my 4 years now. Nate, you've commuted
I've
two,
commuted 2 of my 3 years.
two of your 3 years.
Yeah.
Uh, kind of just dive into that a bit. What's that been? What do you like it? Do you hate it?
Here, I love commuting. I
Okay,
feel like it's like low key the best option, especially if you have friends who live on campus or around campus like we do. It's way easier to just like go out with them one night, park by them, and when you have classes, you can set up to where you have whatever online classes and you have all your in-person classes on the same day. So
definitely,
I
yeah.
just park, we side street it.
Yeah, going side streets definitely the best way to go. Parking passes here at UC are
Oh
like
my God.
$500 a semester, which is insane.
Yeah, I had a buddy telling me this story about someone who like, oh yeah, I just pay $5 a day
That was me
to,
telling you that.
oh yeah,
Yeah, one
okay,
of
I
the
didn't want to.
no, yeah, you're good.
But
Yeah, one of
yeah, that was crazy.
yeah, there was
Go, yeah,
a
I didn't get the parking pass, but I'll pay $5 a day.
yeah, there's a kid in one of my classes, and each day they come down to class, they pay, let's just say, at minimum $5. I'm sure it's up there at certain times with garage and stuff like that. Because I know at nighttime it's cheaper than during the day to
Yeah,
park. But for instance, they're like, yeah, we have two Wednesday classes, one in the morning, one at night, and they leave in between classes, and then they come back and pay for a parking garage again, just so they don't have to walk a whopping 15 minutes to
I
class,
was gonna
because
say,
that's so
yeah,
far.
yeah,
But it just amazed me, and I like did like a rough estimate, and it adds up to be the exact same price as a parking pass. I'm like, you're not
and
saving
that's
money.
just the Wednesday. Like, imagine they're doing it 3 days a week.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, holy,
Yeah, they're spending a lot of money.
yeah, I couldn't do that.
Yeah, but with commuting, I would say one of the biggest benefits of it would be how you were talking about the like stacking your class option.
Oh my God, yeah.
I know we've both done that. I've kind of always done that since like
Hmm.
I've been at Northern Kentucky where I originally went to school. But going for like the Monday Wednesday option is probably the best bet, I would say.
That's fair.
Just cause if you can do like Monday Wednesday or even Monday Wednesday Friday, you have 2 days in the middle of the week completely off. So then it's kind of like the way I always viewed it when I did Monday Wednesday Friday was Monday and Wednesday I'd have all these classes, but then I'd get
Hmm.
home and I wouldn't do anything, like no classwork. Like I literally threw my book bag to the side and I just wouldn't touch it. Like
That's
I
fair,
sat in
yeah.
class all day, I'm done for the day. Like why would I sit there and do homework? And then
Hmm.
on Tuesdays and Thursdays, you have nothing going on. It's like a free day basically. So I mean obviously yeah, you might have work or something like that, but if you don't, then you can just wake up, do your homework, that type of thing.
I was gonna say I'm complete opposite. Like I'm Tuesday Thursday guy. I'll
Yeah,
get down here Tuesday Thursday
that's
class. I will usually not do homework like you said on those
yeah.
days. But then Monday, Wednesday, Friday, like if you like your job, like I work Monday, Wednesday, Friday, love it. Well, okay, hold on. Side note, don't love it. I'm leaving it soon, but like used to love it. So it's like, oh, good. And then I do my schoolwork on like on those days, before it's due, or Sunday night at like 10:30.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, same Tuesday, Thursday, same thing. Because it's like I haven't had Friday classes since my first semester of college, just because it's like
Damn.
I want a 3 day weekend, so I
Yeah.
made sure I had a 3 day weekend pretty much. I've only done either Monday, Wednesday, or like Tuesday, Thursday, or like even this semester it's not as nice because one of my professors decided, well, I guess I can't say that. Um, one of my classes got changed. One of my classes got changed around and didn't add up with like the days I was supposed to stack all of my classes on. It got changed last minute.
I heard that.
So now I have to go to class Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Which like in the long run, it's like dang, that sounds like it sucks. But I only have one class a day, so
Mm-hmm.
it's honestly not that bad. Drive down here, go to one class, and
That's
then I
chill.
usually hit work right after.
We got 2 weeks left too,
Yeah,
so
exactly.
we're not
I'm
gonna.
done.
Yeah, I looked it up. I could not show up and not do any of the assignments or in-person classes that I have, and I'd pass. But I can't do that.
Gotta love
I
that.
think you have to like
Yeah, plus you don't want it to
whatever.
like tank your grade,
Yeah.
just like
Mm,
overall GPA wise.
yeah.
Yeah. But what do you feel like the biggest like benefit would you say of commuting?
Commuting, like low key saving money. I
Yeah,
think like I mean I'm even if you live like further off campus and commute or something, like it's you start saving a lot because we're
yeah,
both just living at home right now.
yeah. If you
I don't know how much you pay gas a week, but I fill up probably once a week,
yeah,
maybe twice,
yeah, I fill up once a
mm,
week
but
and
once, and it's like for
fi
me it's like 50,
yeah,
I'd say
mine's anywhere from like 40 to 50
40, 50
dollars.
right
Yeah,
now, yeah. So it's
which isn't
like
terrible.
no, I mean especially if you're
A
working
lot
like
cheaper than some rent, that's for sure.
oh hell yeah. I looked at rent one time. That's a what? Which one we were looking at like 600 or 800 a month?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, the house I was supposed to originally live in this year, I was going to be paying 700 a month, not including utilities. So
Yeah.
it's like I'd rather pay $200 in gas a month than $700 a month to live down
Oh
here,
yeah.
in my opinion.
You think about it, let's say you get paid minimum wage. That's 20 hours of work a month. You
Yeah.
can't work 20 hours somewhere. You gotta find a way. Fine. That's where I'm at.
Yeah, no, I
Like even if
100.
McDonald's, like wherever you want to work,
No, yeah, I
I
completely agree.
I ain't against it.
Living at home, if you have the option, is a great choice. I think that's the route you should take if you have to. Because I know in the previous episode when we talked about like living on campus and stuff, we talked about get that experience, do it if you're able to, and like
Yeah.
especially if you don't have to pay for it.
Oh
If
yeah. My
you're
first year was great.
yeah, if you're in the situation though where you know you're gonna be the one paying for it, depending on how much money you make, maybe if you made a lot of money from an internship, something like that,
Mm-hmm.
do it, go for it. But at the same time, maybe only do it for a year. That's what I did. I did it for a year. I loved it, enjoyed it. Do I miss it? Yes, all the time. But at the same time, one, I saved so much money living at home. I remember when I was living down here in Clifton, there was times when I had maybe $10 to my name after I paid rent, filled up my car,
Yeah.
and then like at the end of the day, it's like you're missing out on the whole like so-called college experience because while your friends are partying, having a great time, you're at work working so that you can afford to live in the house that you wouldn't have a good time in, even though you're not having a good time because you're
Yep.
working all the time. So that was my experience with it. And then living at home, it's like when I live at home, I can call off work if I want to and go to a party or
Yeah.
go do whatever I want throughout the day because it's like
You don't gotta worry about having to get that money.
yeah, like no, don't get me
At
wrong. You don't
least
want to
like
call off
right
every
away.
single day. Like it's not like a responsible thing to do.
I don't. Yeah. You always gotta fuck about that. Yeah.
Learn how to work the system.
Yeah.
But pretty much, if you just like call off one day, like it's not gonna hurt you because you don't necessarily have those bills to pay of like living in a house.
No. Yeah.
Or honestly, I think another great benefit of it is it kind of allows you to start adulting, I guess you could say, in a way. Since I moved back home, it allowed me to like save up a lot of money just like working. I'm not working full time, but I'm working
No. Yeah.
around like 26 hours a week at my just like part-time job or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then like because I was saving up so much money just living at home, like yes, I was buying gas. I have like a credit card, so like I'm paying my credit card bills, stuff like that. So like I'm still paying for stuff, just not as much. But
Yeah.
then I was able to save up enough money to where I already bought a car while I'm
Yeah.
still in school, and it's not like it's some like
Yeah. That's big.
yeah, it's not some raggedy piece of junk, that I found
No,
like
that's nice.
in a barn. It's like I went to a dealership, bought a car, put a down payment down, and all that, and I was able to do that because I commute to school and I've been able to save up money living at home. So I
Mm-hmm.
think honestly the best way to do it, if I had like an opinion, I'd say try and live in college and stuff like your freshman, sophomore year in a dorm, or even do just like freshman, sophomore year, do like dorm then a house, or like dorm 2 years then a house 1 year, and then that senior year, if you're close enough, move home. It gives you time to save up money. A lot of people I feel like want to move away after college, just to
Yeah.
like get that. like big boy job, big girl job, whatever.
Hmm.
And by living at home, it allows you to save up that money so you can actually afford like 2 to 3 months of rent right when you initially move out and aren't struggling when you move to that new town for your new job.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'd say
obviously,
move though if you do have like a full job set up and you like not worried. Like if you can do it, then do it.
oh yeah,
Because
definitely.
we have a friend who lives at the banks and like they just did it right out of college.
Yeah, I mean,
Like
definitely.
and
Like
they're
you,
cooking.
you'll make ends meet, or like at the end of the day, I know certain jobs will like do housing with you. It's something you can obviously like work out in a contract and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I definitely do support the whole commuting thing. What would you say is like
Dude.
the? Go ahead.
No, say it.
I was just gonna say like, what do you feel is the biggest like downside of commuting to college?
Downside, I mean, I guess like we really don't have many like class friends or school friends outside of that one group.
100%.
So like I'd say commuting like really takes you out of that
Yeah, it takes you out of like the
aspect.
college experience, kind of.
I guess so, yeah. Like because I mean when I lived on campus at Bama, I'm still really good friends with them. I
Yeah.
still hang out with them all that talk with them all the time. And that's like I have not had that here at all. I haven't had the same class with somebody until this semester.
Okay.
And it was just luck
By
because
coincidence,
yeah,
yeah.
coincidence because they're like a poli sci major and
Okay.
I'm what am I interdisciplinary, and so it's like this is just like an elective we were both like just got thrown into
Yeah.
taking for a minor. We're like, oh okay, hi, how you doing? But it just yeah, it was weird.
Yeah, especially being in like a bigger major, it's like it's gonna be a lot harder to like have classes with people. I mean,
Hmm.
I know like with me, my major's like not that big, so I've seen like a lot of the same
Yeah,
faces
you
and
probably see
stuff like
hella yeah.
that. But at the same time though, I do still see like different people all the time. Like there's people who I have class with right now, and I've never seen them before. I'm like, who are you? Like, how are you a senior? You know what
Yeah,
I mean? But yeah, I mean, I definitely agree with you. I feel like when you commute, you don't necessarily have like a desire to be on campus almost in a
yeah,
way. It's like you want to be down here, but at the same time, it's like you know at the end of the day, you got to go back home.
yeah.
So it's like almost like, why do you want to sit down here and spend time down here when you can just go home?
And you already know my view on this campus. Like I hate it anyway. So it's like
No,
I'm
yeah,
ready to get out.
yeah, that's fair.
Side note, well, not side note, same thing. Commuting wise, you see, like if you're thinking about commuting, like you don't want to pay for a parking pass, there are so many places around campus that you can park. I
Yeah,
mean, that are like within under 15 minutes walking to wherever you want to be on campus.
yeah, I definitely don't recommend like paying for a parking pass. I wouldn't pay for a
No, it's
garage
not even worth it.
day by day,
Unless
and
you have some like big interview and you're in a big old like nice like
a
attire and
suit or
it's
something, and you don't
fucking
walk.
raining,
Yeah,
then you can pay for one.
yeah.
Don't like throw a number on, like you're good. Like
Yeah, but then even there's like street parking that costs money. Don't even pay for that.
no, no, there's so much parking that you can
Yeah, you
park
can
that's
find lots of free
not.
parking.
I mean, we're done, so like we can just tell them where we park. Victor, Stratford, Chickasaw,
Yeah,
is Warner one of those over there?
I think yeah,
Something like that. Those three though come in clutch all the time. Like
yeah.
we just park over there and just walk. What? How long did it take you to get here? This building?
Today,
We're in Corbett.
we're not in Corbett.
Oh,
We're in the CCM.
is that not Corbett
Oh
Center
wait, yeah,
Ave?
it is.
Yeah, dumb.
As I'm a CCM major, I
Yeah.
don't even know. I don't pay attention
All
to the
right,
building there.
CCM Corbett. It's one with the big old round thing. Yeah,
But yeah, it
round
maybe
thing.
took me 12, 15 minutes at most to walk over here today.
Yeah, so I walked from Victor to Linder, which
Yeah,
is like probably the furthest you could walk,
yeah,
and it still only took me maybe 18 minutes.
yeah.
I
Like
mean, I'm a quick
yeah,
walker,
I'm
you
usually a quick
know.
walker, but it's like I got out of my car and it's like I knew I had time before I had
Yeah,
to like
just take
be
your time.
here.
No, I
Yeah,
get that.
it's like
Yeah,
I enjoyed my walk, went to the bathroom,
I
did whatever.
jaywalked a lot too. Don't do that because I've had two people that I know get hit already in the past like week. So it's like
I've almost been
definitely,
hit.
yeah, definitely don't do it, but like do it. You'll be fine.
Yeah, but back to the whole like with us commuting thing. Um, I definitely feel like there's a sense of like FOMO at certain times, I would say. Uh,
Probably more with you than me
yeah,
because
that's
I don't even know.
yeah, you never had the experience of living
Yeah,
in
and I'm
Clifton.
not as close to the people we know
Yeah, so
as
I
you
see it
are.
from that aspect, but for me, it's like a lot of the guys we hang out with still, they live on campus. They were supposed to be my roommates, but then I decided to move home.
Yeah,
Uh, but then it's like there's times where they're doing whatever during the day because like we have a giant group chat and it's like they're like, hey, let's go golf, let's play die in the middle of the day, let's go play football, go
Yeah,
do
when it was like
this.
75 that like a few weeks ago.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go
they were
get
just outside
yeah,
chilling.
go get food, go do whatever, even just sit on the porch and relax. But it's like I'm not gonna drive 30 minutes to campus just so I can do that, in my opinion. Because to me, it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, it's fun, I'm gonna enjoy it, but then at the end of the day, I'm like, do I really want to like waste my gas driving all the way down there to do that?
Yeah, and
Uh,
you want to sit there and not drink and drive home, or do
like
you want to like drink and have to stay there that night?
yeah, but then it's like one of those
It's not
things where it's
even
like when you're
worth.
staying there on a weekday, then it's like, all right, then
Exactly.
you don't want to shower before class. Like you just feel odd. It's not your
No,
house. You gotta
agreed.
pack like extra backpack of
That's why
clothing.
I'm like, I wouldn't. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, so definitely. And then another thing with that is like I have a night class on Wednesday nights and it starts at 6 p.m.
Yeah.
And it's been starting to get nice lately just because it's springtime. And one of the big things with that is like I'll be walking to class and I'm walking past all the frat houses and they're all
Oh,
out.
you walk past them?
Yeah,
It's
so
crazy.
they're all outside partying,
Yeah.
drinking. It's like sunny weather, shirts off, sunglasses on, and they're all just
Hmm.
having a great time. And I'm like, I miss that. Like I wish that was me right now.
You ever thought about joining frat?
Never. We can get to that in
Okay.
a
Yeah.
bit if we want. But yeah, it's just like I like miss being able to like if I want to skip class. Like yeah, whatever. You're the one paying to go here. You're like some people say you're throwing your money away, but like at the end of the day, you shouldn't let college stop you from getting the college experience. At the end of the day,
No, yeah.
yes, go to college, get your degree, do what you need to do, but get the college experience at the same time because you're gonna regret not getting it if you don't get it, pretty much.
Hmm.
So I'd say that's one of the big things for me. It's just like kind of like feeling like I'm like missing out on like a like big part of my life, I guess you would say.
Yeah. And if you skip class, make sure it's like a good day to skip. Like it's don't skip on like a test day or don't skip on in a class that takes attendance. Like it's like
Yeah,
it's just don't be dumb.
yeah. Or it's like if you have
Have the experience, but don't be dumb. Like
yeah,
if you have a good enough grade so you can miss like a point or two, yeah, whatever,
yeah, or
whatever.
if you have like a class where it's like, oh, you can skip up to 3 times. Take advantage of the 3 times you can skip and skip class.
Yeah, just make it the right 3 times.
Yeah, don't I'd
Don't
say my
skip
biggest
just to
thing
get
is
food with your friend.
couldn't
That's
be
me.
us. My big thing would say like don't skip the first month probably. Like
No, yeah,
first month of school, if you're throwing that skip away, dude, you're gonna regret it later on in the semester because you're gonna be like,
100%.
I want to skip so bad.
Especially first semester of the year because yeah, like, you're just getting back into it. And then
Yeah,
second semester because when March and April rolls around, it's getting real nice outside. You're gonna want
yeah,
to go play dice
yeah,
or you want
and
to go do something.
yeah, and in the spring semester especially, it's like you don't have nowhere near as many breaks as you do in the fall.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like you have spring break, and then before spring break you have
Like President's Day or something, right?
what is that in January? It's like usually like the second It's like the second Monday after we come back usually.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like you have that one day, and then you have a week of spring break, which is usually in what is that, March? So it's
yeah.
like that's not until the third month.
Uh, don't we get like, never mind. I think those are only 2 days.
Reading days.
I would say reading days, but
I think we're gonna get reading days in the fall.
oh really?
Yeah, because I
Oh,
mean, think about it. We haven't had one this semester.
well, I wouldn't know because I'm on Tuesday, Thursday, so they usually put it on a Monday, Friday.
Oh, that's
You know what I
true.
mean?
Yeah,
Or I guess neither of us would really know.
yeah, that's fair. But yeah, I don't think we've had any this semester. So it's just like, yeah, you like be smart about it, figure out how to use it. If your school uses Canvas, I highly recommend when you're on a laptop, you're able to type in like what if grades and see that.
Oh yeah.
So if your teacher does take attendance, type in like, okay, if I miss this class in, let's say it's once a week. Oh, okay, if I attend 13 of the 16 weeks of class, what will my
Hmm.
roll call attendance be and how will it affect my overall grade?
I've done that
Um,
recently.
that sounds awful to say, like saying that out loud.
No, but it's like even
But
if
no,
you're
it's
like
like, yeah,
you don't want to drop a grade, you're still going to test. You know, you'd be
yeah,
like,
100%.
what do I have to get to hold a A?
Yeah, exactly. What do I need to get on this assignment, this
Or
quiz, whatever?
in my
Um,
case, what do I have to get a C? No.
Yeah. I mean, I honestly think even most professors out there, I mean, they were in our shoes once. They've been to college, they know what it's like. I
Yeah,
think any professor at the end of the day is going to tell you, skip a class one day. Like, enjoy college, get the most out of college. It's like,
for
you're
sure.
never going to be in college again. I mean, people say this, uh,
And you can do this commuting.
yeah,
Just tie it all
100%.
back. Like you can do
But it's
everything.
like, at the end of the day, you can relive a part, or fuck, I said it wrong. You can't relive a college party. You can retake a class though. At the end of the day,
Oh, yeah.
not saying you should fail your class. I've never failed a class, luckily,
No,
but putting it into a perspective of like, I'm just saying, go out there and have fun while you're in college. Take a trip, do this, do that, whatever it may be, and
I
skip
just
a
had a
class.
guest speaker there's our professor's kid who came in,
Yeah.
really successful now. I mean, crazy successful. He was like, "Yeah, I failed first grade twice and or something or once. I don't know what." And he's like, "It took me like 7 years to get through college." And he went to University College first, which is like a JUCO within Cincinnati that they
Okay,
used
yeah.
to have. And so,
Like a Cincinnati State type of.
um, no, it was like a legitimate like a UC Blue Ash, but it was on main campus, and it was
Okay.
like lesser standards to get in.
Interesting.
Yeah, because he said he was like, yeah, I graduated with like a 2.2 GPA. UC is
Wow.
the only college to accept me. It
Huh.
took me like 6 years to get through. I had the great college experience,
Yeah,
but I'll definitely also lock in. Like,
that's fair.
yeah,
But yeah, I would say for commuting, it's like do it. You know what I mean? Like unless if you have someone that's like paying for your entire tuition, living expenses, all that, live on campus 100%. But commuting, I would say, is not as bad as people make it out to be.
no.
There's definitely there are like flaws that come with it.
I'd say the worst thing is like we already mentioned, like you really don't A, connect to the school as much, and B, don't connect like the students, other students there.
Yeah, which that
Which
that
it's
thing is like
whatever. Like I don't,
it's interesting to me the whole student thing because it's like since you're not on campus, you don't really get to meet people as much. Like
yeah.
I'm not going. I haven't been to the rec at UC since last year when I lived down here. Like not
Mm-hmm.
once. Cause I quite literally go to class and then that's it. If I have to be on campus for like something else, like I work with like the like broad UC like broadcast team and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So like sometimes I'll be down here on campus and like have a while like time to kill. It's like I'll go chill in TUC, but it's like no one's just randomly walking up to you
And
and
saying,
to
hey, what's
yeah and
up?
saying like hey what's up to
Man,
you.
it's a uniform.
I had one guy do that to me one time and he wasn't even a student. He was in the military and he was just waiting for his buddy to be done with class.
That's crazy.
Talked to this dude for like 30 minutes. Great conversation. It
Do I
was
know?
no, you would have.
Okay.
I've met this dude once. I met
Oh,
him
okay.
that day. Never talked to him again.
Oh, okay.
Couldn't tell you the
Gotcha.
dude's name. But shout out that guy. But like, yeah, it was a great conversation. But it's just like that's not stuff that happens that often, especially when you're not
No.
on campus that much. But that is another thing I feel like is weird when you're in classes. For whatever reason, I feel like as a commuter student, I don't feel like it's a priority to try and meet the kids in my class. I don't know what it is, but it's like I don't feel a need to talk to the kids because I'm like
Me either.
I'm not gonna invite you to like come hang out with me at my house that's 30 minutes away or something. Like, you know what I mean?
No,
Like, I'm not
and it's
gonna
just like
yo come
it's
hang out.
different. Like I
Yeah,
don't.
like when you're actually
Yeah.
living on campus, you can make oh like hey we're having a party this weekend, come hang out, or
Yeah.
yo do you want to go grab a bite to eat after class? Whereas
Mm-hmm.
when I'm commuting, I'm like dude after class I'm driving home to make sure I beat the traffic.
Yeah. And if they don't have a car here, you'd be like, oh yeah, come over and hang out with us, and I'll
Yeah,
drive you back down.
yeah, exactly. What like
Yeah.
it's just it's a completely different experience. It has its ups, it has its downs. I would say just kind of weigh your options out, but don't think that you're gonna have like a miserable college experience by commuting.
Yeah. No. I mean, I'm having a fine college experience,
Yeah, definitely.
thankfully.
So are you gonna you have 1 year left. I take it you're gonna commute again?
That's all online. My
Okay,
master's is all online,
got it.
so I will not be down here unless I have to be.
Got it.
I'll probably be in actually, I had to find like probably today. I'm going to go on to this place called Game Time, find your internships and all that for my major.
Yeah,
I want to get on there and figure out like if I can find an internship or a job that I can get into when I graduate this summer because
smart.
I'll have my bachelor's and they'll know that I'm going to go into my master's and all that. They'll
Yeah,
see my um what's that called? Not portfolio, resume.
yeah,
Yeah, figure all that out. But yeah, I'm not coming back down here unless I have to.
yeah. I don't believe it. That's another thing.
Maybe they'll pay for my master's too.
That'd be nice. Another nice thing. How you mentioned online classes. Use them to your advantage.
Oh my gosh,
My
especially
whole
if you're a commuter.
yeah, 100%. Online classes are, in my opinion, kind of like a cheat code. They're
Mm-hmm.
way easier than people make them out to be. Some online classes are easier than others. But I
Overall,
always thought that online classes were gonna be like oh you log in at the same time every day, join a Zoom call, sit there. I always thought it was gonna be like
I've only had one of those classes like
I've
that.
never had one of those.
Really?
Yeah, like for instance, when I was at Northern Kentucky University, they didn't even offer that as an option. Like all their
Really?
online classes were like you go at your own pace pretty much.
Yeah,
And
asynchronous.
yeah,
Okay,
asynchronous. Yeah.
it's asynchronous. Is that
Yeah.
how you say it? Okay,
Asynchronous and then
that's close.
I don't know what the other one's called.
It's like partial DO or something.
Yeah,
That's
but
all I see on the.
yeah, do online classes. Even if you live on campus, do online classes because
Oh yeah,
they just give you so much more free time. You go at your own pace, so it's
relieves a
like
lot of stress. I feel like to
yeah,
me at
yeah,
least.
you don't have to get up as often. It's like you can just like you can pretty much like stack your schedule, I guess, if you wanted to say, or you could also just like you can have it as spread out as you want. You pretty much get to make your schedule,
Hmm.
is what I'm trying to say.
Excuse me.
But
Yeah, I'm with that.
yeah, definitely do that. Take advantage of that. Even if you're able to do a 7 week course, I recommend doing that.
I'm doing one of those this summer.
Yeah, I did.
Spanish 101.
Nice. I did two business classes that were both 7 weeks. It was like one was a prerequisite for the other one.
Hmm.
So I did both of them in the same semester. So then I think
Sweet.
after that semester was over, I had like I don't know, like 20 credits for that semester opposed to like
Hmm.
however many I was supposed to originally have.
Probably like 12, 15.
Yeah, I think I was originally supposed to have, or no, I think I was originally supposed to have 15 that semester, and I ended up with 18
That's
because
sweet.
18 is like the equivalent of 6 classes.
Yeah.
And I just did, since I did two 7 week courses, it was literally like, it was great. Or I've even done it to where if you do a 7 week course, you usually have the option to do it at the beginning of the semester or end of the semester. I always say do it at the beginning of the semester just because that's when you're fresh, you're ready to go, like you're locked in kind of. And
Yeah.
then boom, halfway through the semester, it's like that midterm time. That class is gone now. You don't have to worry about it. And now you went from 5 classes to 4 classes, and it's gonna make your life a lot easier because end of the semester, that's when you have all these big projects, papers, stuff like that.
Yep. I'd
Uh,
rather get it over with
so
first.
yeah, just get it out of the way because it's like you don't want to have to add in a whole nother class to your schedule when you're trying to sit there and balance all these projects, papers, stuff
Yeah.
like that. But I mean, yeah, I think that's pretty much all I got. Nate, you have anything you want to add?
Um, I mean, like if you're in our shoes, like living in the area close to school, just commute. Like
Yeah,
it's so I think it's so much better overall. Unless, like you said, you have a
financial
very
help.
financial way of
Yeah,
means to pay your room and board and tuition and all that, then just live somewhere down here. I
yeah,
mean, it's like it really comes down to money wise. And I know I said last podcast, like don't worry about the money, like go
yeah.
go wherever.
No, yeah,
And honestly, that still stays true. That trumps what I'm just saying right now. But yeah, I mean, like our shoes, like commuting's fine with me. I don't
yeah.
care.
I don't
Yeah,
hate it. Like I'm
no,
still
I'm
like
chilling.
I'm graduating with a degree still. It's not the end of the
Yeah,
world. And it's like I don't know. I almost feel like yeah, it's fun to get that like experience, but I also am starting to like get the feeling just from like having friends that are a little bit older than us, and it's like I feel like I'm more ready to like live on my own after college and like live in an apartment with like a friend or something. Just because like one, you have more money, like
hmm,
you have a financial like or not a financial, you have a steady job with like a steady income. And it's like, yeah, you get to like live with one of your friends, and it's just like your house isn't gonna be a mess. Like you're gonna like take care of your stuff because it's like it's yours at the end of the day. It's not like you're just living there for 1 year and then moving out.
yeah,
So it's like you have more money, you're financially stable, you'd have more fun with it, and I just
hmm.
think like all around it would be like a better time because it's like it's your own thing that you're kind of like owning or renting on your own.
No, I agree. And I'm like the college experience, I guess. I'm done with it kind of. Like I'm just like I'm ready to like go out before you graduate, do like the bar hop thing because
Yeah,
you're a senior. But like outside of like, like drinking for a Reds game or like I don't know, having a little party for somebody or whatnot, I don't need to like go to the bars. Like I'm kind of like I'm ready to like, you know, jump into a job, have my own
yeah,
place,
100%.
do like ex not explore, what's that called? Um, travel.
Travel.
Yeah.
I mean, you are
Yeah,
exploring.
yeah.
You are exploring.
I want to get the point. Yeah,
Uh,
I'm ready to travel. I'm ready to do stuff like that. Like I don't need to like go to what's it called, Top Cats and Ladder and all
where
that.
there's a bunch
Like
of
every Wednesday,
freshmen
Thursday,
in
Friday
there.
night,
Yeah.
or not even. That's a whole other story. Yeah, we'll talk about them next time.
Yeah, but yeah, just like do it, commute, save money, because then you can spend that money on, for instance, like you were saying, trips for spring break.
Yeah,
I just did like a little trip down to River Gorge, Kentucky, and it's like I didn't drink at all, but I also saved a heck of a lot more money, and like I got to go somewhere sweet and like
yeah.
be one with nature, I guess you could say. Like,
RG is sweet. I love it down
yeah,
there.
not saying you have to go like hike, if that's not something you like. Like you can still go sit on the beach
You can
though.
do a homecation if you
Yeah,
want. Like it doesn't
homecation,
matter.
whatever. And it's like now I'm able now to go on a graduation trip when I graduate because of the fact that I was living at home. If I would have been living in a house, there's no way I'd have enough money saved up if I can
No,
afford to
yeah.
go on a week vacation like I'm about to do. So
Asheville
yeah, going to Asheville, North Carolina to
for
hike.
you going for a week?
Yep.
Oh shit, I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Not like 7 days, but like Monday through Saturday type thing. So
Gotcha.
6 days roughly. Yeah.
Is driving count as one for each day, or you just like
I mean,
driving down?
we're not. It's like a 6 hour drive, so
Oh, okay, yeah, you're
we're gonna
chilling
leave
then.
early in the morning, like
Yeah,
5
okay.
a.m. type thing.
That'll be chill.
Yeah, give us plenty of time.
That'll be fun.
But yeah, for everyone out there listening, I would definitely say look into commuting because it's not a bad option. Saves you
Nah,
money,
not at
and you still
all.
get that college experience. You'll have friends whose houses you can go to, stay at. You'll still go to the parties, go to the bars. Uh,
Oh yeah.
it's kind of just at the end of the day, it saves you money. So
And they're tricky. If you want to live in an apartment with a friend during college, you can do that, but commute 15 minutes. Like
yeah,
it's so much. You think it's cheaper closer to campus? It's not.
yeah, they
There's so many
definitely
places.
upcharge all the houses around campus and like rent and stuff like that. For
Yeah.
instance, I just found this out. My buddies who live down here, their landlord is putting their house up for sale. I think he just posted it this past Monday,
Oh shit.
but he's listing it for I want to say like 475,000 or
That
$500,000.
house.
Yeah, which like don't get me wrong, nice house. It's a 6 bedroom house. Has like a kitchen and everything, backyard. Um, it has like
It's a
two
college
has
bedroom.
2 living rooms. Like
Oh, well, yeah, okay, yeah. Looking at it, yeah,
yeah, like it's a nice house, but it's like, dude, it's a college house. Like it's beat to crap. Very like, it's probably more up to date than like some houses. Like you can tell
for sure.
they've put in a little bit of work to it, but it's like at the
500K is
at the end
crazy.
of the day, it's still a college
Half a
house.
million for that house. Think about that.
Yeah, and like you're living in the middle of like the ghetto, pretty much. Like you could get
And
such a
they are on the ghetto side.
like you could get such a nicer house for the exact same price anywhere else in
Yeah,
Ohio. Like so definitely look into it, save money, drive to campus.
for
Like Nate
sure.
was saying, you can live in an apartment with a friend somewhere off campus and then just have that 15-minute drive and you're gonna save yourself some money doing that
Oh
still.
yeah,
So
100%.
but yeah, look into commuting. And make sure you join us next time on episode 5 where we're gonna be talking about the party life, nightlife,
Oh,
what that's been like, some of our great
interesting.
stories.
Y'all better show up.
Yeah, that's probably gonna be our best episode yet, in my opinion. But
It's gonna be an episode.
oh, it's gonna be something to say the least. But we will see you next time on College Chronicles. I'm your host, Nick Parker,
And co-host Nick Cooch.
and we'll see you next time.
Adios.